Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This time we're gonna have a look at the Masters of the Universe, Fields of Eternia, Castle Grayskull, Dice Tower. That's a mouthful. It's from Archon Studios, who had, I believe, a Kickstarter, which I, to be honest, missed out on entirely. How I did, however, get the later release, retail release, Battleground, which I believe is a more simpler, faster skirmish game for 2 players. But when I had the chance to grab this Dice Tower on second market, I just had to get it. So let's get building and start painting up this sucker. As with all miniatures and terrain pieces, there's a lot of cutting and sanding before we can start painting. It's a process I have come to enjoy quite a bit over the past few months. I find it quite relaxing. However, gluing the pieces together is not as much fun in my opinion, but something that has to be done. So here we go. And I found the build to be quite hard to do. Pieces were hard to match with each other, and I ended up with a lot of huge gaps and cracks all over. So I had to bring out my trustworthy green stuff and work the magic. I think green stuff is quite amazing, to be honest, and since I learned about it, I use it every time, all the time, since I'm a perfectionist and I want my stuff to be perfect. When it's all put on, dried up, it doesn't look too good, I can agree on that, but it fixes all the gaps and it's gonna look great when starting to paint, which I'm gonna fix just about now. First we prime the castle to see how it looks, if there's still any more gaps that need to be fixed, and for the later paint to stick much better. I usually go with a black base coat, but since I had a green spray can left, I went with that, since I'm gonna drown the entire castle anyway with a black wash. The mix I ended up with turned out to be quite thick, so I ended up to have to dab and scrape off some paint. I even had to use some alcoholic spray, which is a great way to get off any excess paint and still have a deep wash in all the cracks. And with the wash all dried up, it's now time for one of my favorite steps, dry brushing. I went with several coats, working up a lighter shade step by step. And for some reason I apparently totally forgot to record the entire highlighting process. I guess that stuff happens, but anyway, here's the finished castle. I really like it, but I felt something was missing, so I brought out my grass and moss and decided to put it on, and I think it turned out great. And that is me all done. I had a complete blast painting this, and I am super satisfied with the end result. So thank you very much for watching. I hope perhaps maybe you learned something, and please remember to like and subscribe and share the video if you like it, and I'll see you next time.